my audience. Hello everyone, today I will be giving a speech about cults in America. In the pamphlet I provided for you, I provided examples of different genres of cults. Many people do not realize what a cult is, so let me tell you. To be logical, the actual definition, according to Nolan H., is forms of religious worships involving spiritual rituals and ceremonies directed to specific people, objects, and or divine things. From this definition, it is clear that cults may not be everyone's thing, however, it does not mean all cults are necessarily good or bad. I know before doing my proper research for this speech, I always thought of the negatives of cults, as I bet you did the same. So let me inform you of what a cult is. Today I will be discussing different genres of cults along with both the positives and negatives of it. However, before we begin this speech, I would like all of you to erase the knowledge of the word cult and consider this with an open mind. To start, many different genres of cults have had groups be both good and bad. In America, there are many different types of cults that are utilized for specific purposes which vary throughout the particular genre of cult. To begin, there are cults for about anything. However, today we are going to talk about the three popular ones. Starting with number one, the most followed cult genre being religious cults. These type of cults are leaders and members who believe in the same belief system in such of a god or higher being. There are around 10,000 cults in America, and the majority of these cults are religious formed or based groups. Additionally, another cult with a huge following is a celebrity cult, such as the Illuminati. However, this is one secret society cult that many actors, billionaires, and singers follow. This specific cult is many things related to drama, prodigy, critique, and satire in a fictionist story, according to Nolan H. Some cults, such as this one, are attracted to purchasing items such as smartphone products in order to be able to stay ahead on popular news and marketing activities. Furthermore, an additional cult genre that can be seen as with a huge following is a political cult that forms with a strong political opinions of either the left or right side. The overall purpose of this cult is to advocate for political ideology that cults follow. Now, from hearing all about the different types of cults in America and how they form, I will share the benefits people seek from cults. Many people do not realize the benefits cults can provide for their members. Additionally, a cult can provide members with a set of beliefs that help a person discover themselves. Furthermore, a cult can give a social group to members who join. Although cults are looked at in a way where people live in one area as a community, some people socialize using communication technology, according to Mircea Saturno. To continue, cults give people a group to belong to. This makes them feel loved and protected rather than being all alone. Lastly, cults can supply members with a structure that aid people into feeling like they have more control over their lives. Many members are provided with a schedule and tasks they must fulfill. These things give members stability and structure that ultimately allow them to feel overall better about their lives. Although cults can provide many benefits for people, just like anything, they can also provide dangers, which I'm going to share with you all. Although people are aware of the dangers behind cults, many people do not realize the true risk of them. The first danger that can be associated with being a part of a cult is that some cult leaders use mind control techniques to recruit and trap followers. Some cults use therapy in order to trick their members into staying. To continue, when cults enforce mind control through their camp/place of living, it becomes hard to save the member. Furthermore, many members do not even realize the dangers that they are in. In addition, some cults have been accused of engaging in sexual abuse, prostitution, and kidnapping. Some cults try to put on a front in order to trick youthful minds into joining their groups. However, once they are in the cult, the cult uses mind control and manipulation to force them to do things that they are unwilling to do. When cults force people to take part in the prostitution and sexual abuse, it sends them into a deeper spiral that they are being more and more brainwashed from. Finally, the danger of being in a cult is that some are required to give up your education, career, and family to work on group-oriented tasks. This takes away from the ability to be able to access resources so they can identify who they once were before joining the cult. Due to this, some members forget who they are and what's important to them. All in all, there are risks and rewards to everything we do in life, and a cult is just another risk and reward. It can either be really beneficial and helpful or really bad and harmful. Finally, I would like to finish up my speech by summarizing some main points. Today, I have shown three popular types of cults, which include religious, political, and celebrity cults. I've also talked about the positive effects, such as how a cult has provided a set of beliefs, as well as stability, structure, and a social group. Lastly, I talked about the negatives of a cult, such as the mind control, manipulation, sexual abuse, prostitution, kidnapping, and how some cults make you give up things that make you who you are. In conclusion, many people, when joining a group, do not realize what they are joining for and if it is a good or bad cult. So if you know someone or thinking about joining a cult, then you need to consider both the negatives and positives of a cult, along with which cult you would think would fit best for you. Thank you so much for listening and have a great day. My audience.